Next we come to the Orange Award for New Writers. Now this one was set up as part of our 10th birthday celebrations in partnership with the Arts Council. And the Sister Award celebrates first fiction of excellence, accessibility and originality, as well as potential and promise. I'm now delighted to welcome to the stage the chair of this year's Orange Award for New Writers judging panel, Speirs.
Hello, well, firstly I'd like to thank my fellow judges who are both here, Rachel Cook and Bernadine Evaristo, who made what was already a privilege into a real pleasure. They've been dedicated, insightful, full of wise debate, and most fortunately of all, perhaps for a chair, happily consensual. So thank you to you both. It was a real delight to work with you. Choosing a shortlist, of course, is incredibly difficult. We had 60 novels of extraordinary range and calibre. But in the end, what stood out for us were those novels that went beyond meticulous research, style, or powerful issues, and works that were truly conjured from the hearts of our writers' imaginations. All three of our shortlist are superlative examples of this. But before I come to that, we would like just to give one recommendation. We weren't allowed to have a fourth title because the rules are against it, but we did want to recommend Kissing Alice by Jacqueline Yallop, published by Atlantic. She's a writer of enormous promise, and you should definitely all look out for her. And so to our shortlist, all of which are exceptional books. Jane Borrowdale's Book of Fires is a beautifully wrought, visceral, and is effortless immersion, for the reader at least, into 18th century life, both in Sussex and in London. From explosive pyrotechnics to the plight of the fallen woman, to how to kill a chicken or a pig in Sussex, it's a plot of endlessly surprising twists and beautifully evocative. Irene Sabatini's The Boy Next Door is a love story set in post-independence Zimbabwe, whose two extraordinary protagonists, a black woman, Linda Way, and a white man, Ian, are characters so vivid that at least one of the judges thinks they're actually out there somewhere. But what is done so cleverly in this love story is that politics, race, colour, issues that transcend the borders, go far beyond Zimbabwe, are all interwoven. And it's a book that buzzes with energy and carries you on, so if you really want to know what happens, will they make it as a couple as well? Finally, Evie Wilde's After the Fire, A Still Small Voice, is exquisitely written and nuanced. Some of the finest prose, I think, that all of us felt we had read. Set on the east coast of Australia, it's the story of 3 generations of men damaged by war. They may not communicate, but Evie communicates their plight to us as the reader. Of course, there can only be one winner in the end, and after debate, but with a unanimous decision, I'm absolutely delighted to announce that this year's Orange Award for New Writers goes to a book whose words fly off the page, as they were reputedly flying off the pen as it was written. It's a joy of a novel from a born storyteller who is a great new talent. I give you Irene Sabatini and perhaps Linda Way and Ian to The Boy Next Door.
Irene, and thank you to Di as well. And it's nice when people are happy. It's just fantastic.